camper king, he's a model machine. Big rig rolling on a 3D dream. Clean as a whistle, sharp as a beam. Brett the camper king, he's living the stream.
Oh my God, listen to that, eh? The Camper King. Yeah, because we used to go camping every 3 months in the caravan. Hello everybody, welcome. Michael, I hope you go well. Go to the doctors and get your assessment. I hope it comes back good rather than negative. So good luck there, mate. Mr. T-38, and good morning. I'm Blowheeg. Hello, mate. Oh, we got somebody coming up behind us. Very good. F-35. Nice. Wizard Gaming, Ian, hello. Yes, Camper King. Mr. Gambling Wombat made that song for me. It's awesome. We don't ask. Mr. TPHI, hello. Welcome. King of No Cursing. Yeah, that too. Not on stream anyway. Alright, so we are looking at the T-38 Talon Professional. This is the Infinity aircraft developers, Infinity developer. Also co-design, I noticed, I put in the name by, what was it, the full name, so Delta Simulations, which I've had a few of their aircraft recently. I think the Sea Fury was their aircraft. Hang on, let's get the full name here. Where did I write it? Aerodynamics development, yes, with Infinity and Delta Simulations. To get to actually download this, I think you got to go to infinitysimulations.com. I think I can put it in the description, in the chat. I mean, once I work out where it is again. When was it? No, it must have been yesterday. We'll look up the website because I want to get this out to you guys so that, there we go. No, Infinity MSF. Oh yeah, that is. That's right. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm going to put that in the chat right now for those who are actually interested in taking a look at this. It's the only place you can get it at the moment, I believe. So, you know what? Let's actually take a look at it on the website before we go. So there you go, Infinity. Blowheeg, mate. Welcome. I'm back. It's a putty one. So, T-38 Talon, thank you very much, Blowheeg, mate, and welcome. Visualize, hello. T-38 Talon is a US Air Force premier supersonic jet trainer renowned for its sleek design, blistering speed, and a critical role in preparing pilots to advance fighters such as the F-22 and F-35. Experience this iconic aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator with unprecedented realism and immersion. It's actually pretty good. I've been playing around with it, especially last night, learning how to start the thing. T-38 Talon Professional for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 features a highly detailed 3D model for both T-38A and the modern T-38C. This package includes a beautiful handcrafted aircraft with authentic flight dynamics and a functional virtual cockpit. Whether you're a student pilot mastering the basics or an experienced aviator seeking high-speed thrills, this add-on delivers unparalleled training experience. Well, I'm a noob when it comes to these type of things. I'm nowhere near professional or anything. I just want to show it off. So we're going to take a look at it. Fibro Tussie, mate, hello, welcome. We're in Nellis Air Force Base if you are interested in flying. My name wasn't colourful enough, alright. Well, you got gold wings now on your badge as well, I noticed. So awesome. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. Did I miss anybody else? If I did, I apologise. Now, we may end up with a developer coming in to say hello as well. I did invite them, but you know what? Let's go and have a look around this aircraft. So, You can't actually press the different things here by walking up to them and taking off the covers. I'll show you how that actually gets done. I am taking the C variant. I was going to do the A, but I've decided I'll take the C from here and then we'll take the A from Edwards. This is an Edwards Air Force Base livery, so we're going to fly to Edwards. Do have the full covers on. There are multiple liveries. When we go and swap aircraft, I'm going to show you all the different liveries you have and the different variants, including one with a, I don't know what the thing underneath is. I think it's something like WSSP or something. I have to look it up again. And then I want to show you a whole bunch of other stuff you can do as well. Yes, you got the magenta circle now, Jedi thing with the gold Jedi wings. That's what it is. So let's get back in and have a look inside the aircraft. Okay, so we are running the tablet on the side here, and we're all cold and dark. So what I plan on doing is actually trying to start this thing up, and then we'll go for a fly. I don't need this tablet on here for now, so I'm just going to turn that off. If I want to get it back, press that. Turn it off for now so we can have a look around. It looks great too, by the way. We do have a co-pilot seat back there as well. But if we look at this here, nobody is in it because I haven't turned the pilots on yet. So with that, let's go to our map case and let's grab the, hang on, zoom in and grab the checklist thing. Yep. Alright, so here's my aerodynamics T-38 Talon in-flight guide. Let's go to the next page. So we can actually take the chocks off. So we go off. Covers off, and they do talk to you. So let me just turn that up while we are here because we want to hear everything. I think this is going to get loud, but you know, ladders can go off, and pilot on. So pilots are in now. Oh, we've got people flying around. Looks like a stealth fighter there. Yeah, clam jammer. Sorry, it looks like a what do they call it? F-117. Alright, so they are off. What we're going to have to do though is, I don't think I need the external power on. So that is a, where are they?
External power connected. Ready for your command, sir.
Thank you. Alright, let's actually get some power on.
Hands clear. External power switched on. Good to go.
Okay, external power is switched on. Thank you. That's pretty cool. Alright, I don't know if that's what I need to do with those or not, but let's go and put our batteries on. And let's get some of these things on. Is it up? Press. Okay, not rolly ball. Press. Yep, no, that's on. Okay, cool. Batteries are on. Let's put on the, we'll do the right first, but I'll show you some stuff. I'm going to get my gens on now because they're actually already on. Instruments, beacon on, and what else are we looking at here? I'm going to do the right hand side first, I believe it is. I don't think this one comes on until, hang on, we need to turn on some other stuff here. So you know what, I'm just going to run them all for now.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, I know. You're on? Yep, cool. And let's go right fuel. I can put the cross feed on. There we go. So if I go here, I get a checklist. Starting engine, we're going to do the Danger area is clear. External air, we need to apply it to the right. We need to put the right engine start button, press at 12% RPM minimum. EED check, EGT not failed. Throttle advanced to idle, and engine indicators check. And then you do the same for the left. So if you got all that, what I just said, let's go and connect.
Engine's clear.
There it is. Thank you. And then we're going to connect it to the right.
Engine's clear. Right engine's got ground air. Ready.
Okay, watch this one here. And that one there. Riders on. Gens are on. Right side. 8%, 9%, 10%. 12. Push the button. Did I do everything right there? I think so. Have to hold it. I'm going to put the left on there as well. I think I'm doing something wrong there. It usually starts. You know, I'm going to get that sorted as well. What did I miss? Actually, I don't think I need this
Engine's clear.
to start this. So
Clear to external power. Down. Power's disconnected. Ready for the next.
oh, there. That's what I forgot. There we go. Thank you. You got to put your throttle to idle. Okay, got enough power now from my screen again. Okay, let's go and connect it to the left. Hey Jake. Hey Colonel Indiana Long Nuts. Alright, second engine's lit. Better turn my controls on. Hang on. No. Oh man. I had that all the way down. I turned my controls on and just moved forward. Alright, well, luckily we had disconnected everything. Alright, let's close you. So if we have a look at this, we actually have property of aerodynamics, our warranty. Very good. What we'll do is we'll put down our canopy. Put down the co-pilots as well. Alright, I didn't have my controls connected, and when I turned them back on we raced forward. So we'll try and fix that. Okay, so this is where we do all the chocks and stuff that I showed there, but you actually have to start it with the air compressor. Table contents, ground surfaces, flying status criteria, crew resource management, basic checks, which is what we started off with, starting there. Stand briefing guide, formation briefing guide, a navigation checklist, approach briefing, and holding procedures. So you've got some basic stuff here. Now this is how I learned how to start it. Starting the engine, done. Anti-G suit, AAP switches to normal, MFD, UFCP HUD, External air bleeds, remove. Done that already. Check. Before taxiing, pitot tube, pro vane heat check, DCD data. What else we got? Check, check, check. Hang on, let's do my, yep, redo damper switch. Yeah, we need to do that one too, so I'll have that. So let's go down and have a look here. So put the yaw dampener on as well, thank you. And we will take off trim when we finish taxiing. We'll take some, this one here, landing lights on. Woohoo! So big landing light there. You can visualize buzzing around there. All right. And force one. AN force one. Okay. Now what else we need to do? Just says you want to cross over later and remove chocks. You already did that. I should have left the chocks on until after I got everything started. Okay, so let's put in some formation lights. It's going to go bright all the way. We're going to put in some console lights, instruments. There is a floodlight if you want it. We'll try dark later. We're going to try some oxygen as well. There we go. On normal, batteries are on. Okay, very good. Someone else is nearby, nice and loud. And I think we're actually good to go. We're not going to use any weapon stuff today, as far as I know. Yeah, somebody's got some noise. Alright, we've got a few other people there. Now I think we're going down to the right and take off. Unless the wind's changed, anybody let me know. I don't see a windsock here, so let's, oh there it is, crosswind. Let's go for the taxi. Clam jammer in the F14 Bunny, nice. Fibro in a Lightning A, very good. This is TPHI, his name is buzzing around, but I can't see the aircraft yet. Alright, hey Stu. Yeah, I don't know about the vacuum noise. I think they're still there, Jake, but it's fine with it. Yeah, listen to that. Vacuum cleaner going. That's a shame. Maybe what I need to do is uninstall it. Maybe uninstall and reinstall, or I just take it out completely. So the rest of the checklist is standard briefing guides, formation briefing guide, navigation checklist, approach briefing. Yeah, taxiing too fast. Put that away by doing that. It's a shame. Jake's way over there, and I can still hear him. That aircraft is broken. Yeah, it's annoying that, because I like the Tornado as well, and I don't want to have to uninstall it. Maybe I will do that, just to see if I can get it to update when I reinstall. Do some PPUs, alright. You see our name tags today, Jake. There you go. Yes, you can. Okay, very good. It says $29.99 on the site. Yeah, you can only get it from there. All right. So before I get takeoff, I'm going to show you some other things. So they have their own. Yeah, I got a vacuum cleaner flying around now, Jake. Pretty loud vacuum cleaner. Let me see if I can do some adjustments while you guys are doing that, I might just turn down other aircraft for now, because Tornado's still broken. I wonder if they even know about it. Alright, so there is their own digital rights management stuff, so proprietary stuff. And the reason being is there's this Infinity Manager. So with this particular aircraft comes this Infinity Manager. So what you have here is things for flight plans, zones, communications, declutter. I'll show that in a second. Destination approaches, aircraft defaults, weapons, and TAC link multiplayer. So when we come into here, not only can we pop in different flight plans and I think you send it to your aircraft, destinations, zones. Not going to cover those things, but where, you know, different zones. Where are we? We're here in Las Vegas. Yeah. Approaches, communication. Declutter. So I can actually turn off some of the stuff in here. Let's have a look. Where's my control? Gone off. Alright. Looking down. No. We'll not have you go flat out just because I turn the controller back on. So let's move this out of the way. So see all this stuff down here? We have just a standard screen. Wait, why am I running on both, am I? Alright. Let's go to normal. There we go, normal. And if I go back to here, I can actually turn off different things on this screen so that I can actually show off or turn off different items. So this is like a aircraft manager thing, and on my HUD as well. I can turn off different things on or turn on the HUD so I can show or hide the different items on my HUD with this aircraft manager. So this comes, and then there is weapons. So you can actually do programs for where you would practice dropping bombs, the delivery mode. So you've got the dive and drop, or you've got the straight run and just drop and it drops on. That's a basic way of calling it. Controls, I can actually change control settings, I believe, through here. I've not actually done any of those. Dispense of flares, countermeasures. I'm actually interested in doing some of those. Not set. Alright, I'm going to have to turn off other aircraft. Just give me a second. I wish they would fix that. How do you do other aircraft? I can't, can I? Sounds of users aircraft including flight controls, radar, no. Engines, no. Other aircraft. Alright, let's try that. Alright, there you go. Alright, so we can have, Jake can still fly around and we don't have to worry about the broken tornado sound. So, let's try this. I don't think we're going to do any of these countermeasures on the ground, but if we go set, no, that's you doing gamepad. No, I don't want that. Hang on, how do I? So different buttons are actually pressing already. Which one do I want? That one there. There. Gamepad 3? I don't think that necessarily worked. And I don't think that actually worked. What button is gamepad 3? I want it actually on my flight stick. You know what? I don't know. We'll try once we get in the air. Okay. Hey Jared, you're in an F5. Nice. Alright, let's go for a takeoff. Runway 3 right. Just going to pop myself in the middle here. Looks like we've got little to no wind at all. Technically might be more tailwind than headwind. Alright, we will take off trim with some flaps. Now I notice these things take most of the runway to get going, so no, that other aircraft thing didn't help. I can still hear Jake go past. Wow, that tornado is totally broken. Okay, so that did not fix the thing. Jake, you got any other awesome aircraft to fly as well? So other aircraft, that was not it. It must be under like aircraft miscellaneous environment. I don't know. Anyway, let's get going here. Rolling. Rudder, sorry. Gear up. It's not the fastest jet. I may need to turn my own sounds down. Back that off a bit. Alright, we'll go for a fly over Las Vegas before we find a path here. So it does take a lot of runway to get going. Thank you, Jake. I'm going to have to uninstall it so it doesn't do that, so that way you can use it whenever you want to. Remind me at the end of the stream, uninstall your Tornado and reinstall it. Because I don't know why it does that sound. Alright. So we're going to go over downtown. What are we doing? 229. Have I got my air brakes on? I do too. I'm like, what's going on? I forgot to turn them off because they actually are on when you start up. That's why the takeoff was so difficult. Oh my god. I wonder what was going on. I'm like, something's not right. I seem to be got the brakes on, but yeah, that's what it was. T-28 max out at 1.8 mark. T-28 or T-38? And that would only be in a dive. This thing, I can barely get to Mach 1 on level flight to 20,000 feet. Maybe if I go a little higher. Yeah, we'll turn this down a bit here.
Thanks for the dono.
No.
No! Hey, Jason, mate. Welcome in, Jason. Okay, it sounds good. I'll go do that later. Yeah. Now, remind me to uninstall it. Alright. So Las Vegas is, the Sphere is running the moon at the moment. I saw the Earth last night when I was watching it. Alright, now that we're not taking off with brakes on and our flying with the air brakes on, we're now at 350 airspeed. Nice. What are we running? What else do we need to do? We got our... We can actually turn the lights off. Even though that tucks up, as soon as you put your gear up, your light does actually tuck up. Alright, what else we got? I think I've covered everything else. Oh no, this guy's not on. And you're not on. Thank you. So what I might do is... on. Yep. Okay, yeah. I think we got everything else covered. And we might close the... Oh, hang on. Might close the... map book. Oh no, hang on. Before we do that, you can actually press the... Where is it? Yeah, here. You can put your tablet back up on there by pressing... Where is it? Right there. If I can get it. You know what? Forget that. I know I can just press this, and we're about to hit the ground. Oops. Didn't realise I was rolling over like that. We got to 500 knots there. That was a bit of a climb. Descent, I mean. Alright, looking at our flight plan. Let's go back around and... Where should we be going? No, we're looking over our shoulders. Visualizes buzzing the other airport there by the looks. Okay. So you can have that tablet on the left side. I'm actually going to slow that down now. Or you can press there and it turns off. Press there, it turns back on. So there's two different ways you can get your tablet back out. Through the map case. Oh man, it's so finicky here. I'd just rather hit that thing on the... Yeah, there. And you can turn this one on by pressing the same thing there. So you can have both on and go through your aircraft checklist. But press the top, goes away. Press that one, goes away. But I'll leave it for now. Let's go back around and get ourselves onto some nav. And then I'm going to have a look. Oh, I wonder if I can hit chaff. Do I have to arm it? No, there's something on the game thing that's doing it, that's why. My controller. Might redo that. I'll turn the controller off and then I'll redo it. Alright, so Jason, I'm going to join. Alright. Yeah, bring your F-18 in with the full loadout. We just took off from Nellis and we're heading to Edwards. So there it is there. If you want to come in, Jason, mate, form up with some fully loaded weapons. I want to show them off. So we've got the new weapons mod for, you know what, let's take autopilot on heading, let's bring that around. Where's my heading? Okay, sit about that direction, maybe about there, and then hit nav. And I find using this helps me.
Thanks for the dono.
I'm going to join you in the weapon X.
Alright, awesome. Autopilot, we need to go CDI to GPS. Let's go nav, thank you. Let's take an altitude of 25,000. Enter. VS speed of... No, 1600 is probably good. Fuel damper is already on. Good, yep, because I pressed that. Okay, we just missed the nav line, but that'll come around. Alright, good. And what are we sitting at? We're at 300 knots. 393 ground speed though. Okay, and that's going to take that path there. Alright, so we're going to go down NV42 002 K bar cools epics. Alright. Get that out of the way. Don't need that. Alright. Very good. Brett, did you faster as weapons mod for F-18? Is it paid? Yes. I bought the paid weapons mod because Jason was generous and gave me a donation to buy them. So yes, I definitely bought them. And they're in the InSim marketplace for 2024. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my controller. No, what happened there? Back to game. I can't turn off my... Tell me what I can't do. I can just hang it up. Alright, there's no auto throttle. That changed my throttle. Okay, so now in the... No, I don't want that widget. Just... What are you doing? Oh. Thank you. Alright, back on this thing. Here we go. Now that I have turned off, so let's go clear. Let's go forward dispense flares. I want Gamepad 3 West. What's Gamepad 3? I don't have a Gamepad 3. Clear. How do I set it manually? Unknown. Send to aircraft. Let's try that. Nah, there's something else. Oh, I think it's actually doing my throttle. Alright, I'll have to do it when other things are turned off or something. It says send to aircraft. Let's try that. Do I have to arm them? Oh, actually, I might have to arm them. What do we got? Not all those things. That's my master arm. There's something I'll have to play with. No, I can't get my flares working. Alright. There's Angel 15 there as well. Alright. So we should actually be climbing to 25,000 feet. Redo the barrow. I might have to arm my flares, I'm guessing. What do we got? Nope, that's my canopy defog. Some different temperatures, cabin pressure, pitot heat. We've actually got instruments off. How did I put those back off? Oh, one of the controllers did it, I guess. Okay. I think we're good. We're sorted. And at the moment we're just going to do the cruise while I press all the buttons and try different stuff. So, lots of different liveries. Having a look at this here though. When I try and do this, something on my controllers are automatically taking over. So it's listening. I want it. Alright, let's try Gamepad 3. I don't have a Gamepad 3. Let's just use a toggle then. Mode. Okay. Right thumb. That's okay. And send to aircraft. Let's go save settings. Oh no, that's an actual where to save it. Alright, let's try that. No, nothing's happening. Okay. Hey, Jake, mate, you got the Raphael as well. Nice. Mr. TPHI and her little bunny that view. Actually, I've got a co-pilot view there too. There we go. Looking over the co-pilot's shoulder. West USA, yes, West USA. Okay, that's my question was where did you buy it? Thank you. From the website, so let's put their website in. Oh no, I bought the weapons mod from inside. This particular aircraft comes from this website there. Hey David. Big hello from the UK. Hello back. Alright. Do I need this still on? Hang on, we need to actually bring it up first. I haven't got flow set up yet either. Sorry about that. I've not got around to it. Put you up out of the way. That works, Jake. Doesn't make that noise anymore. It's awesome. Now, so we're in the C variant. C variant has the screens where the A variant is full instrument. We will take an A variant flight next. I can't seem to get my countermeasures to work, and I don't know whether I need to do something to arm them first or what the deal is. The manual for this is still on its way, still being a work in progress. What I probably need to do, yeah, not that, is get the map back out. Yeah, so the checklist. Where are you? There, yep, thank you. And go through, what have we got? Night procedures ground, let's go back. Checklist: taxiing before takeoff after climb, takeoff cruise. Okay, so it's not going to be on these things, I don't believe. Speed brake, close before taxiing. I didn't check my checklist. Yeah, that's why I tried to take off with a speed brake on. Yay. Alright, let's keep going. I think it's just a button problem that's... Actually, does anybody know if I were to use keyboard and choose this as, say, the F button on my keyboard? Oh no, hang on, clear, set, F, there we go, and C. Send that to the aircraft. Now that didn't conflict. Okay, so if we were to press F, do we shoot flares? Or chaff? I think I need to arm them. Okay, that's something I'm going to have to work out how to do. How do we arm our... you know what, I'll stick with auto on that. And now I chose flight plan with the GTN 750 because it's so much easier for me, but normally you do all the stuff through here. Alright, taking the next waypoint. Turn, yes we are, thank you. Now what else can we press in here, and what can we do that might muck things up? Let's have a look at the menu. It's probably where I'll find my it's not weapons. What is it actually called? Could be under the weapons. Program, release, weapons, brake, ripple, configuration, clean, chaff, there we go. Release, oh right, that's how much you can release them, is it? Shells and missiles, ooh. Stuff we're going to have to learn how to go through. Mike, hey Mike, is it on the stick, countermeasures? Yeah, I pressed the button though. Well, no, there's... Oh, hang on. Let me go back to the menu. Nose wheel steering, master, trigger, default display switch, weapons release button. But I don't find those clickable. I mean, I have them on my controller. I have a very similar control to that that I'm flying with right now. Actually, mine is I've got an extra HUD here, and then I've got the other button. But yeah, don't know. See, I've set up the button. I think there must be a way of actually activating. So we're armed there. How to actually get these to activate would be nice to see flares popping out. I'll have to work it out. It's showing as a Tomcat to me. Yeah, if you don't own this aircraft, I will probably come up as another aircraft. There he is, Jason. I have to slow down though, I'm not going that fast. So we're heading to Edwards Air Force Base. Alright, bring it in, show us. Oh, you're empty. Does it not show up for multiplayer? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's annoying. So you're probably full of weapons loadout, and for us you're not. Oh, what's that light shimmering there? Sunlight. So yeah, haven't worked out how to put the flares out yet. I will have to play around with Ripple. No, I'm going to have to do more play around with that. But that's what this is. You got full rammers. Yeah, nothing. I have to ask the developer what the deal is there. Should it show up in multiplayer? This is definitely installed now. Alright, so we are heading. Let me give you guys a bit of a heading. We're about to turn. We'll actually turn to 237 for. No, we're doing 206. We're going to head 264. Where are we heading? No, we're doing 264, sorry. We're going to go to 237. It was the other way around. Yeah. So, lots of stuff. They're calling it professional. They did say for the amateurs and the professionals alike. Well, I'm the amateur. So some of the other stuff I can do with the Infinity Manager for this particular aircraft. Single button controls. Default display, reset display to default view, weapons release, trigger, primary weapons trigger, nose wheel steering. Okay, so I can actually set those things. I've already got them set in the sim, but I haven't been able to work out how to get countermeasures dispensed to actually send it. And then there's a TAC link. So you can actually, if anybody ever remember the TAC link in FSX, where you can get into a joint, I guess, military operation, or dropping bombs or practice or whatever, and maybe even trying to shoot each other down. Connect with other pilots in real time. Put your call sign in, go into a host lobby. Cool, and you can actually fly the same, it's kind of like what we're doing here, but fly the same path potentially have a bombing range at the same area. Stu says Mach 2. Mr. TPH says I have it. I have what? Hang on. Check the throttle. No, those ones don't seem to do. Hang on, we haven't got that on yet. AA. It's not those. I wonder what the deal is. Let's try the co-pilot. What do you got? Get your hands over everything. So I can't see. You got basically everything I've got here. I wonder if they got countermeasures. Shouldn't have to go into the co-pilot seat to have a look. But that's pretty cool. Hot mic is on, yeah. My audio. So we got our arm. Yeah, I actually don't know that one. I'll have to continue and discover it later. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any buttons on these things to press. My fuses do work though. Don't want to do those at the moment. Ooh, my caution and warning indicator. Oh, that's nice. You can pull the pin on that one too. You see my livery. I saw a grey one, but I didn't see the identification because it raced past me so quickly. Alright, let's get that control back. More with pauses like that. Slow down a fraction. How are we doing? We're coming in on final. It's time to actually descend, I would say. Take the AP off. Let's see how fast we can get down there. So I'm going to go full and do a dive. We'll have to pull up though. We're going to put a bunch of G's in here. Wow, we descended real quick. Alright, there's Mark 1. I'm definitely going to have to pull up. Oh, look at the shutter. Oh, that's nice. Alright, there we go. 722 knots. Pulled a few G's there. So we're now doing 700 knots. It'll slow down because we're actually quite low now. Probably quite agile. Oh my god, you can throw over G, you reckon? Oh, a couple of G there. Okay, now I've got the over G warning. I tried to brake my aircraft by doing that. Now I've got an over G warning. It's going to stay there. That's alright, we're about to land this anyway. probably made the guy in the back pass out. There are a ton of planes on the air out here in the distance. It's nice to actually see for once. Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of aircraft. Alright, slow it down. I'll take some gear down. Now, they don't have the biggest wings on these things. I find them quite twitchy. But, they are pretty cool. That overg is going to stay there. Now there is a NASA livery for this as well, like one of those escort aircraft. Oh, I didn't put my landing lights back on. Oh, it wanted to lift. I don't like how that graphic flickers. That's part of Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, hello, I've got my... that's what they want me to go. Well, I'm going to have to wait till I turn around. There goes Mr. Jason in his F-18. I came in pretty quick. Try turning around. I need to clean the chunks off the seat and the windscreen and the canopy, and yeah, I kind of absolutely came in like a wrecking ball there. Also, the doing that overg roll, aileron roll. Yeah, that totally mucker. There's an F5 in Raphael M camo. What? I'm also going to change to the A model here. Where's the best place to park? Actually, where do they want me to park? That way. Alright, I'll go over there. So the overg is going to stay on. I kind of overstressed the aircraft. But I was throwing it around. Check out your livery now. Alright, where are you? Come down this end. Come and park with us, and I'll be able to see it, because I'm going to do a shot down here as well. There's actually a lot of aircraft out and about today. Flicker on the FB sometimes. I get flicker on the wheels and everything. But I've worked out there's a setting in the sim that I was able to get rid of that. But what I did, because of the crashes to desktop that Sim Update 4 has created, I redid the preferred, what's it called, NVIDIA GeForce settings for Microsoft Flight Sim. I just did reset. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like preferred settings. So I redid that, but it undid what I had fixed. So there's some graphic setting, you turn it down one level or turn it up one level and you don't get that anymore. Well, NVIDIA reset it when I pressed the button, so that kind of mucked it up. Is this a building? Is it meant to be a building? I'm just going to park out here. I think that's meant to be a hangar. No, this will do. Alright. So yeah, I've got to work out what that graphic thing was. Where are you? Put your name tags on. We just scroll down and back on the runway and to the right. Actually, I can see you coming over now. Okay, so I don't remember how to make this thing open. Ah, press and hold. Alright, just give it a couple of seconds for that. Let's put these back into engine down. Nice. Okay, we can take our checklist thing again. Go back into here and put some shocks on. There you go, shocks are on. Pilots can go off. You can hop out ladder. Give you a ladder first. Won't put the thing on, but we will actually connect the power.
Alright, external power secured, ready when you are.
Thank you. Let's actually turn it on.
Yeah, it's clear. External power activated, you're good.
Now, we can have that on, but we can actually turn these back off if we want to. I don't think it's a save state in this, so I don't think when I go back in, it's actually reset to everything. Nice clicky sounds. I don't mind that. And we can take our lights off as well. Let's go zoom into that. All the way down, thank you. Go back to dim. You're off. 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 Anti-ice. Hang on. Pitot. Alright. And oxygen can go off. Thank you. Now the battery can go off. And we can, if we want to, put the covers back on. So that's it. External power is currently connected. Pilots are out. Okay, I can see Jason here. I just see a plain livery. That's a shame. That could be the sim issue though, Jason, mate. Not because of the weapons mod or anything. No, no weapons at all. Yeah, that's a shame. Actually, everybody's floating. Do I have a different airport here? I must do. Okay. Hey Gus, just pop in and say hello before I go to bed. Fly me to the moon. We went over the moon at the Sphere at Las Vegas. I had the moon on today. So look, this is the C variant. I'm going to jump out and load back in on flight 2, which is from the same airport here down to Miramar. I'm going to jump in the A variant, but what I will do, so I'm going to jump out there and end that flight, is show you all the liveries before we do that, and all the variants. So that one was a clean variant. The next one will have the pod underneath, which is, what is it, WSSP? Yeah, there we go. So if I were to grab, say, the same C dual as in I have 2 pilots, or I can have a solo where I have a 2-seater but only 1 pilot, the main pilot at the front. So they have both of those. But a WSSP has this extra pod underneath it. I don't actually know what it's called. Someone can, might be the weapons simulated something or other. What is it? Post avionics upgrade program. No. Additional information. Dual pilot configuration with travel pod. Oh, it's just a travel pod. Phew, man. Get to pack your bags in there. What is this? Alright, we'll probably take that anyway. We'll go down and have a look at all of the liveries in this thing. You see there's a T-38 now. Oh, nice. Maybe it just needed to load in. Maybe I should have done that too. So Edwards Air Force Base in the Heritage White. This is the one we were using, but in the one without the travel pod. Lachlan Air Force Base 87. Very similar to the Edwards one. Oh, that just jumped ahead. What happened there? Let's go back. I really like this one. We might actually take that one. That kind of reminds me of the A10 with the similar stuff there. So who's that? That's also Lachlan Air Force Base. Then we have our NASA. There are multiple NASA liveries for this particular aircraft on different models. Weapon Systems Operator. Ah, thank you. WSSP. We've got Randolph. There's actually several Randolphs. So we've got the blue, grey, grey, Smurf. Yep. Okay. SQCC. 560. And POW MIA. So it's got the extra thing on the tail. I'm actually going to go through all of these to show you what you got. We do have the old green brown liveries. Also Shepherd. Again with the two-tone grey. Same as what we were just flying. Then there's a dark black grey. US Navy TPS Heritage, which is actually pretty cool. So it's US Navy Test Pilot School. And US Navy TPS line. So it's got the old white with the red stuff. And that's it for that variant. If we come in and have a look at the A model. A model is what we're going to fly today. And the liveries that go with this. So we've got the ACC first in the blue. Then we've got the Beale Air Force Base black with the red writing, which is actually really nice. Does it have the MiG-28 from Top Gun? No, this is probably as close as you're going to get. This black with the red writing. But yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Langley Air Force Base. There are a couple of black ones. See, there's that one's black as well. And you can have it without the travel pod. See you, Gus, mate. ISAF enthusiasts. I've flown in the skull painted one. That was the exact plane I had my first incentive flight in. Nice. The skull one. Yeah. But did I show that already? I think so. Oh, my controller just went off. Where are we up to? Langley. Oh, we've got another NASA. This one's a clear with the black nose. We have a purple one. I don't know what the deal is with the purple one. I don't know. I have to ask the developer why there is a purple livery one. There's actually with the travel pod and without. US Air Force Thunderbird 1. That's pretty cool. I think there's only number 1. Whiteman Bomb Squadron in a full grey. It's actually pretty cool. Whiteman in a light grey with a follow us. Okay. Going back to variant. The Dual C is what I just flew now. So this one actually does have a different set of liveries, I think. Hang on, this looks very similar. Yes, okay, it's the same set as with the travel pod. Alright, good. It is too. Okay, yep. Yes, okay, so same as the travel pod. Now, other variants we have is the solo. So you only have the one pilot in there. You don't have a co-pilot. I think that's got the same livery set. Let's have a look. Edwards, Lachlan. Yes. Okay. Yep, cool. and having a look at solo, dual, and there's another set here of WSSP without the travel pod. No, it's got the travel pod. Not in the picture, it doesn't. So what's the difference with these? That's got the same. It looks like it's repeated twice. Oh, this is the one he's talking about with the skull. Was it the skull one, or was there another one with skull? I think there was another one too. So there appears to be a double set there. I might have to talk to the developer guy about that, because it looks like this same set here and here is the same as here and here. Oh no, solo. Okay, that's why. Never mind. That's a solo, and that's the other one is a dual, as in you have both pilots. Right. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Let's go solo T-38A. Let's take a livery, so I don't have to talk to me. I've already worked it out. Let's go black. Yeah. Take the Beal. We could do a NASA flight later. It's no idea why it's purple. I don't know what the deal is with that. There must be some reason for it. No pink. Purple. Purple's close. I know, right? Yeah, I saw the purple. I thought, oh, Mrs. TPHI probably would accept a purple livery if there's no pink. So let's go open a new flight from... was it T-38 number 2? I might actually do a full cold and dark for those who missed it on this one as well. So let's go send that. Yes, I know. Cool. Let's actually get you down on the... Where are we starting? Do we make our way over here? Oh, there is meant to be a building and something there. Okay. I'll actually start over here on the ramp. That's probably a way to do it. Yep, that'll do. Okay, start. The Lachlan at T-38C is a skull plane. If you look at it from above, it is a bull skull. Oh, no way. Okay. Ah, right. Okay, so that whole... Oh, wow. There's a tiny F-15 here. I think there's something wrong with this DLC here that I have for the airport, because I seem to have a miniature F-15. Somebody got a model F-15 that they've left here. That's cool. All right, you're gonna start me up, mate. All right, so you can't go around and press on these things here. You've got to do it from inside the aircraft. So this is your A variant with the full analog controls. I'm going to remove that for now. But we will get to the map cage is here. It's in a slightly different area. I've never done a cold and dark in this particular aircraft, so this might be good or not. So we're going to try it anyway. So we'll leave the chocks on. We'll take the covers off. They didn't talk to me. Okay. Ladder off. Pilots on. That's clear. Hands are clear, thank you.
External power sucked. All set, sir.
Okay, thank you. And on. Alright. So, Angel's like, nice, I may indulge.
Power engaged. All green.
Awesome. So, website is here in case you want to go and check it. It's the only place you can get it at the moment. You do need to download the Infinity Manager that comes with this, and you also need to authorize it. So on your heads-up display in a C variant, you will see you need to sign in. So when you actually sign up and download it, you sign in with that same thing. Otherwise, half your aircraft is invisible. So if you get in there and go, oh no, something's wrong, because you've got to actually sign in. That way they're proving that you actually bought it, rather than where people keep ripping these off by sharing the files. So without the sign in, you won't be able to use it. Alright, so let's go and connect this.
He'll be back! You haven't seen the last of Willie!
Stu, mate, thank you very much. It's a Bitcoin miner. You reckon? I sent you a picture on Discord. What I'm in right now. Do I have Discord open? Yes, I do. Oh, what a shame it doesn't show up like that. Yeah. Maybe if you want to, you can come over this way and just park on the apron out there somewhere, and it'll actually download the livery. Maybe. I think that's probably what needs to happen. All right. So what are we up to? Okay, so we need to put on the boost pumps. I'm going to actually put the cross feed on automatically. Gens are already on. Thank you. I will take the right ignition ready. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that to stop. It's like, oh my God. All right. Thank you. For some reason my helmet's sitting on the edge there. I haven't put it on yet. Thank you. Oh my God. All right. Maybe I should actually do the checklist here. Is it the same in this variant? Yep. External air, right, 12. Yep. Thank you. Okay.
It's clear. All right, flying here to the right axis. Set.
Where's my numbers? 10, 11, 12. Got it. Thank you. Okay. I'm watching this number here at the moment. When it gets to 12, take the idle off my left controls and hit the ignition button. Alright, we're good. Okay. Yeah, F18 hasn't loaded in just yet, but doesn't mean it won't. Alright, so we're good there. We will need to go to the co-pilot seat. I've not actually put camera settings in on this one, so let's go pilot, co-pilot. Alright, lock that and then go back to pilot. I have my helmet now? I hope so. Alright. So we've started. Okay, we can put in some formation lights. So a lot of the other stuff is very similar to the last aircraft. Let's get console lit up, some instruments lit up, and I don't need the floodlight on. Take the oxygen on. Got a cross feed. Audio don't need because we're not running the other people. Your dampener is already on. Comms, not going to use them anyway. Forward comms, ILS, auto, nav. Yep, okay, thank you. Oh, that's got some nice stuff here, hasn't it? There's more of my nav stuff. And what is this one going around for? Anybody know what the deal is with that? I haven't got my my level set up yet. Why? What do I need to do there? What am I missing? I don't need that on at the moment. Canopy cold. Yeah, okay. Probably actually put that on for now. I don't know if we're going to get any moisture going around LA or how cold it is. Takeoff configuration. Now, what else am I missing? Taxi light on. That one at the front there. Thank you. Ah, yes, speed brakes. Speed brakes up. Oops, pressed that twice. Forward, aft, okay. Go there. Jocko, there's a fantastic free T-38C mod being released for DCS World soon. Nice. Oh, I bet the guys will be happy with that over on DCS. Mr. TPH says anytime, Brett? Well, once an hour anyway. Once an hour, that's right. Yes, Ian, it is. Bloody Superman. See a Tomcat again for you. Oh, because I'm in the A variant, so you've got to give it a moment to catch up. Doesn't even have his helmet on. I know. Have I got it on now? Yes, I do. So until you put your canopy down, how do I reset that? I actually don't know how to reset it. What am I missing? I'm missing a... You know what? Let's go through here. Yep. 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 Yep, set. I think I did already that, yep. The wow switch. Where the heck's the wow switch? I want a wow switch. Wow. I just press buttons until something happens, eh? Auto, manual, no, yep, cool, anti-ice, just put it on auto. Oh, it's engine anti-ice, no, we don't need that at the moment. Anti-G valve, ooh, that's to squeeze my, my suit, is it? I don't know, it sounded cool though. Yeah, I don't know how to reset this. How do I... It's caged, isn't it? I got one of those buttons I'm not allowed to show you. Yeah, court order, was it? Alright, what else have we got? This is all the audio stuff, isn't it? Test, yep. Map, alright, yep. Yeah. I actually don't know how to. Maybe when we start rolling it gets going, but I thought that was like a cage thing where you press a button and it unlocks it. Somebody will have to tell me on that one. At the moment, I don't like it like that, but I can still fly. Alright, we need... Oh, I need that. Hang on. Get back and give me that. We can't move until the chocks are gone, so... This time I remember to leave the chocks on. So I'll turn my controller back on. Yeah, there. No. There is no throttle with that controller. So don't even. Alright, I wouldn't stand there, mate. Yeah, you. Get out of the way. Go play with your toy F-15 over there. Mate. Thank you. Alright, out of the way.
It's clear.
Need to hurry up, you're falling asleep. Alright, we're going. Alright, no heads up display in this one. The A variant I've had a little less practice with. So, I've not actually tried the nav with it. But we're not going too far. I can follow the flight plan if I have to. FMJ, g'day mate. Boom shaka wow wow. Button is the G spot. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're saying. No, it's the wow button. Wow. That's what the woman in the space shuttle challenger said. Wow. Okay. Love the black. Oh, isn't it awesome? Yeah. I'm sure there will be a Top Gun livery one with a star on it. I still don't know how to uncage my level thing, so if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. Where are we going? Are we going to where Mr. T-38 is? Yeah, I guess so. Down the end of the runway. Alright. Following her lead. It's not a reset. Let's redo the barrow. Thank you. How do you undo this? It's just... Right click, then a left click? Question mark. No, it just does that. Yeah, there's probably a button somewhere. Alright, we'll go over to Mrs. T-38. She's been patiently waiting there for me, although I would normally take off on this runway, but we'll go over there. Unless she's parked there, not on a runway. Hold the mouse button and then right click. No. No, that doesn't do anything either. I'm just holding them. Hold the right button, just makes your head move. It looks like there's a little tag button there. Hang on, let's go down a little bit. Is there something under there? No, I must be missing something somewhere else. Yep. You should hear her. Oh, I can imagine. Alright. We're going to go down to Miramar, where we'll land this. Just a solo flight, this one. Oh, wow, it taxis pretty quickly. Still can't work out how to get that thing. Alright, there'll be a button here somewhere where I can press it, but probably I haven't worked out where it is. So I normally just start this on the end of the runway for the few tests that I've done. Alright, and do your radio calls. And if behind me is like, whoa, stop too soon. Oh, use it as a stopwatch. Okay, cool, thanks. Yes, the Just Flight Vulcan works in 2024. It's awesome. Alright, flaps down. Oh. What was that? Okay, we only used half the runway there. Alright, let me just trim the aircraft here manually. Don't like that thing being wrong, but anyway.
It ain't got no gas in it.
No, it better have gas in it. Have gas. Alright, we'll turn down the volume there. Check your fuel. Should be 50% when I load it in. Actually, I think these load in pretty much full, but you know, that might be a good idea to do that. Yeah, they seem to load in full, which I don't mind. Which is why it also takes what seems like forever to run down the runway there. Although what we will do is we'll keep an eye on... Can I actually pop that off screen? Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got to 8,000 feet
this one time
quickly.
at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Now that's what half band camp is. It's exciting.
Yep. Yep, this one time. Mm-hmm. Whoa. May not have been the best time to do that maneuver. Alright, let's get ourselves pointing down to where I want to head. And do I have a heading bug? Yep, okay, move that around. Let's see if we can do a AP on level hold, heading hold. See if my controls actually do that. No, it's not. Why? It's going to head east. Why are you heading east? must be on nav, am I? Okay, so let's get some controls happening here. I think it's actually going to go north. So let's see what the GTN 750 can do for this particular aircraft. They don't always work, but we're going to give it a go anyway. No, we're heading same direction we were heading on the thing. Okay. Oh yeah, V-lock. No, okay, standby. Hang on, let's go here. Here, okay. CDI, that's what I'll... No. Ooh. He's stuck on, okay. So this one overrides. What have we got? Nav? That's my audio, isn't it? Comms. So I can't go CDI, so there's no nav. Yeah, see, my CDI won't change. Heading hold? Now will. No, VOR only. Heading. I can't go nav, okay. There's no autopilot firmware on this one. This is the old school stuff. What are we on though? We're on basic stuff. Yep, okay. It was on VOR, which is setting me a completely different course. So what we can do here is I can actually go, flight plan is 317. Hang on, 317. At the moment I'm getting myself back onto the flight line. So what is this saying? Do set course 285. Oh, it wants me to get on the course even quicker. Alright, we'll do that. So I've got a zigzag around Los Angeles here, so we're actually going to go around LAX and even KSNA. But we've got to get onto the flight line first, so we're here. Okay. Speed is 200 and altitude. Let's hold altitude at 20,000. Redo the barrow, thank you. Okay, still haven't worked out how to uncage that. That one's just, yeah, one I didn't even test before. Can't change the CDI. There's no GPS controls in this, that's why. No, automatically changes back. Alright. What happened there? Did I actually... Yeah, I turned off heading hold, that's why. Trying to turn on that nav. Let's pick up the path there. See, go to 46 CN. All right, get back to will it flat spin? Ooh, I don't want to try that just yet. How about we do a successful flight and then we'll take off from Miramar and we'll try and exceed stuff. Go and muck it around and throw it around. Is it possible the plane is too old? Yeah, it probably doesn't have. It has the radio nav stuff, so I've got to set all my numbers. I'm not going to do that in this. I'm just seeing what I can actually do. So no, there's no GPS for this one. Yes, the modern one, yes. This one, no. Could be running Windows ME. You mean DOS? Here we go. Aerodynamics, hello. Align gyro with black fast erect button on the right gear emergency extension lever. Right gear emergency extension lever. This one here? Oh my God, thank you. Wish you'd come in earlier. I would, for the life of me, couldn't work out how to get that on there. So let's turn that and take in my own nav line. So at the moment I'm just doing some heading, hold, and wait, I didn't take the altitude hold. We blasted through that. So I'm cheating with the with this screen, but we're just experimenting everything else. But aerodynamics, thank you very much. Awesome aircraft, loving it. It took me forever to work out how to start the thing cold and dark. Not the A variant, the C variant that I was actually the A variant last night too. But well done, and thank you for Mr. JT for giving me a copy as well to show it off. Jocko says, I love the realism just as much as the next guy, but for simulation's sake, the very least devs could do is put a wing level hold in the code. It is. Oh, yeah, no, you can do that with your controls. You can just go hold Alt, hold heading hold, and AP on, which is what I did with my controls. So I actually did that. I put AP on, heading hold, and Alt hold, and that's it. I'm holding it, which is for simulation wise, especially for a streamer like me who's pressing buttons and working stuff out as I go, is awesome. So now I can use my heading hold here, which is probably one of these. No, that's the line. Actually, the line should be. What actually should we be? Flight line is 317. Course is 317, and then the heading is. Actually, I'm getting over to it first. And then 170 is next. This way. Yeah, so. Whoop, too fast. That'll be my next course. 21 nautical miles. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've got basic controls. That's fine. That's all built into the sim sake. Yeah, I like that. All right. Yeah, I'll link it again to the website. Oh no, they can't say erect. Sounds because I didn't press the button there, but we have now that it was this one little black knob thing that I didn't press, and I didn't know I needed to press it. So we are actually doing a level flight. We probably should have done that on the ground. Okay, 170, so I just go over to there, line that up. No, that's not right. I got the wrong way. Hang on. No, I should be going down there. Did I not get that right in the first place? Yes, that's it. Kill. No, it's not. I'm just following this path. Oh, that is a. Oh, maybe I was one step ahead. Okay. Try fuel cutoff switch, test your skills. Yeah, there is not much wings on these things. Can you see how skinny these wings are? Like, you don't glide for very long, I would say. Yeah, we're not a glider. We're basically going to cut out, and it's like, do your best to get down. I probably won't do that at the moment, but we're going to go LA way around Los Angeles. Yeah, the occasional. Yeah, I didn't. I couldn't not work out where the button was. So it's a flying lawn dart. It is. It is. You're in the Aussie livery now. Nice. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, hang on. Where's the next turn? Oh, we're already there. Okay. Head for CA89. Where are you? There's Angel, bringing in his Black Bunny F-14 by the looks of it. And there's Jason as well. What we'll do is we'll go and do a full run down to Miramar here now. And then once we're there, actually I don't know why I wasn't using that screen. Once we're there, we'll take off again and throw it around to see what it does with performance, and or I overdo it, because you know I'm going to do that, but throw it around. But that link to Infinity Simulations is where you can go and buy this aircraft. Yeah, you got no weapons, but you are in the Australian livery now. If you're still here, Aerodynamics, are you guys going to put a paint kit out for this so that people can make their own liveries? Because I'm sure I know there's already been a question, is there the Top Gun livery, which is similar to this with the stars on it? Because I know people would love that. Alright, I'm going to go down to KFAA. Wait, that doesn't look right. Why are we going back up there and around? And a pink one you want. Okay, well people can make a pink one if you really need that. We're working on a paint kit. We'll also have free livery pack in the coming weeks. Awesome. Now I already asked when they sent me the file, will this be on the marketplace and or Xbox? Because there's going to be a bunch of Xbox people that want it. The answer was not yet. They have their own digital rights and media management, with this, which I did talk about. And they also have the Infinity Manager program for those who have only just shown up, where I can configure some of the aircraft's screens. That's for the C model, aircraft defaults, bingo fuel alerts, and the rest. So obviously Xbox people may not be able to have that. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's going to be. So get it from their website at the moment. That is available. You do have a whole bunch of other stuff that's in there, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we're only cruising at the moment. What are we doing? 22,400. Let's redo that barrow. Yeah, probably will descend here, but where's LAX? Somewhere out over this way, isn't it? Let's put you up there. Oh, we've gone past it already. Oh, way over there. Alright, we need to descend. Okay, so I'm going to take the AP off and just do this manually. Let's see what we can do with this. Actually, let's stay inside because they're much easier to fly. Yeah, did you hear my takeoff? We will do more takeoffs and the likes. Now, I think I actually changed my direction there, didn't I? Yeah. There's your full power, and I've actually turned this down, so let me crank it back up. Gotta follow a highway. What are we doing? We're doing 600 knots. Just about Mark 1. Yeah, look at that. Looks like we're right on the Mark 1 level. May not be able to pull up in time if we push it too hard there. We will need to work out where we're going. Yep, okay, we'll go through the mountains here. Now, I'm probably overstressing the aircraft by pushing it like that, but yeah, this is a bit of fun. This one, I reckon that road or highway might end up going down towards where we are going here. What's TFR? So it's not VFR, it's TFR, is it? Or terrain following radar is what we're talking about. So it'd be good to get a paint kit. Yeah, I'm sure there'd be a whole bunch of people out to paint this. I will do probably a 10, 15, even 20 minute review video on it. I may even do a startup guide. I'm not sure if there's already some out there. Sorry, Franco. We flew over him flat out. Snickerdoos down there, chasing Mrs. TPHI by the looks of it. It does sound pretty cool like that. Gotta wait for the scenery to load in here. Oh, total flight restriction. Thought you were over LA. Oh no, we went around LA. We're down near Miramar now. And it's covered in cloud. Is that Miramar there? No, that's not, is it? Nope, gone past it. There it is. Ooh, I don't think I've actually landed the A variant yet. Mostly the C variant. Yeah, I see where it is. She definitely hit the wow button. Yeah, I'll just get a bit of a line up here. Probably should have checked the windsock. Looking at that cloud though, I don't think there's much wind at all. Alright. Let's slow this bird down. Out with some brakes. What is our speed? Still too fast because we're descending. Try not to land on the taxiway. Probably got the gear out just a fraction too early there. Alright, below that yellow line, I'm guessing I can good safe for flaps. We floated. Oh, I pulled back just a fraction too much. Alright, we are down. Yeah, concrete runway here. So we don't burn the brakes. I'm going to have to go a long way down the speed I came in. Very nice. I have the DLC for Miramar. It's cool. Yeah, I have some. I don't know if I've got the same one. Oh, that's probably the fastest I'd want to exit there. But that was gently applying and unapplying the brakes so that I don't cook them. Fun aircraft. We might jump in another livery and take off from here and go and just muck around. Show you how much I can throw it around before it gives way, like stalls or drops. What's that over there? Oh, it's a deer. I wondered what was running there. There's actually a deer there. Get off the runway. Alright, that shadowing is my graphics. I've got to find that setting again and turn it off. The flickering. I changed some setting last night and it turned it back on. We'll get that sorted. Thank you very much for those 16 likes, everybody. We do have parking bays in here. Maybe we'll just... This is for fuel. Okay. I'll go down where everybody else is. I think I can get over there. Yeah. Hey, Adam. Watching a good stream, enjoying Christmas music from the Ventures. I don't know who the Ventures are, but yeah. I'd like to see the NASA livery. Alright, we'll do the NASA livery. That's a good one to experiment with the performance of the aircraft. There are multiple NASA liveries, so I'll get you to choose which one you think will be the one. And you know what? We might even take the one with the luggage pod. So I think there's even one of those. Has anybody else already picked this up, by the way? Has anyone actually gone out and bought it? I know Angel's 15 was quite interested in it. But has anybody already picked it up? Have they tried it? Have they found stuff I haven't already shown, is what I'm getting at. Because I've been experimenting with it. That doesn't mean I've covered everything. Oh, what's with that loop? I'm supposed to go around, am I? Alright. Jason buzzing me. It didn't make much noise, it just went straight over. I'm just following the path here because, you know, try and do some things right. Oh, I pushed that too hard there. Hey, point size in the F-16, okay. Welcome. People do like their jet fighters, don't they? Alright, we'll park in here next to the other cool kids. Ah, Jason's in the F-16 as well. Alright, we're going to do a shutdown and put our things back on. Okay, so let's get these out. I don't know if they would put the chocks on first or not, but we're going to get them.
Hands clear. Done.
Alright, engines down. Okay, thank you. We can turn off the fuel. Crossfeed already off. Thank you. Emissions, no, off. I guess we're caging that again. I don't know. And you're off. Lights off. I don't know if I had put that out. Okay, oxygen can go back off. I don't think a safe state aircraft, so I don't think if I load back in, everything will be reset, I believe. Okay, so let's take a canopy open, thank you. Pilot can go off. Doesn't put his helmet there this time, okay. And ladder on. Ah, good. I was wondering, if I don't open the rear canopy, do I have a ladder on the back as well? No, I don't, is the answer. So that's good. I like that. So we only have the one ladder because we are a solo pilot. Now we can actually turn the battery off. Thank you. And we can probably connect.
Clear.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
External power connected. Ready for your command, sir. Hands clear.
Alright, put it on. How do you cage that thing again? No, it doesn't do it. Alright, so there's my power unit. Power is on. Not that we need it on, but I'm just doing it. And then we can put the covers back on, which you wouldn't do it when it's hot, but I want to show you what they look like. Awesome. So, beautiful aircraft. I left my light down. Hey, Grumpy. Awesome. So what we'll do is we'll jump in a NASA livery aircraft. We'll take off from here and we will go and have some fun. Go and see what we can do. So back to this one. We might take the C model again. And we'll start with the first one here. Livery. NASA, I think, is further down. I'll show you the different NASAs. Wait, that just jumped lots. There. We've got the NASA with the blue stripe. That seems fairly traditional. That's actually pretty good. Did I miss any other comments in there as well? I'm most likely to grab the T-38 when it hits the market. You may be waiting a long time because it's built in with their own external software as well. It might take a while, but you know, okay, let the developer know. The heritage line. So we've got, where was it? That NASA one. I might actually just take that one, but having a look at the A variant, I think there was NASA ones there too, weren't there? I think there's also the old NASA one. Okay, it's the same 901. No, slightly different blue line. Okay, then there's a NASA with just the white and black. Okay, so these are A variants. Thunderbirds. Okay. Oops, don't go back. I wanted to configure that more. Thank you. And dual solo. That's without the carry pod. Yeah, okay. Solo, okay, and with the WSSP. Cool. So, do you know what? Let's go this first one. Let's go that blue line NASA one because that's what you see often on. Oh, I did it again. There. All right, I like that, and we'll take even the luggage pod. So save. We'll see how that changes our flight stuff. Save and back. We are at Miramar. So I'm actually going to start this one active instead of restarting from cold and dark. If you haven't seen a cold and dark on these, go back to the beginning of the stream after we're finished and have a look. Where shall we fly? Where does a NASA? Where's Area 51? Where is that? Can't remember. It's further out here somewhere, isn't it? Fair. We could go to Luke Air Force Base. That probably actually would work. So we'll just run straight out to Luke Air Force Base. So KLSV, going to go as an arrival. Do you know what? I'm not going to use that. I just want a direct, thanks. So let's change that to direct, because we're just going to muck around in the air and throw the thing around, see if I can potentially get it into a flat spin or how fast I can get this thing going. Do all the ridiculous stuff, because we've already done 2 flights where one actually got onto nav and the other one used the heading control. Alright, that looks good. So let's send that back, close, leave it live everything. Is this the one that flew in Armageddon? Oh, I don't know.
Miramar Tower, Gen XR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree ready at runway 24 right, west departure.
I don't know about any
Gen XR Bravo
Christmas
Papa
tunes.
1-2 tree. Altimeter tree 006, west departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24 right.
Look how small it is compared with the F-14. Holy
Cleared for
schmoly.
takeoff runway 24 right, Gen XR Bravo Papa 1-2 tree.
Alright, I'm going to let it do its own taxi out there because this is all pretty cool. It's actually a black bunny, but it's not Mrs. TBHI. It's Angel 15. Oh, that one went wide. You got me on the taxiway. I think that's the sim that did that. But if I press go, it'll be on the runway. Yeah, there you go. Alright, flaps are down, throttles are down, looking inside. Is everything set to go? Taxis are on. Let's put in formation lights. Let's go bright. Thank you. You're on. I'll have instrument lights up. Thank you. Your dampener is not on, but it is now. Okay, don't need to arm anything. We're in the NASA one. We shouldn't have any armed weapons stuff on here anyway, and we'll take that off. Alright, so we're back in the C variant. I like this one. I don't mind the A one as well. And we'll take some oxygen. Not that my pilot is going to pass out while I'm doing this, but Gear up. Let's jump off to eat, have fun. I'll watch some dogfight. Okay, don't know what that's about, but yeah, alright. And we're facing the completely wrong direction, alright. So I do have some saved views from this. Can I get them working? Am I not? Wait, hang on. Oh, my save views don't work in this variant. Oh, I did them in a different variant. Alright. Climb. Yep, heading in the right direction. Yeah, that shouldn't take long. Let's go get some altitude to play with. And I'll turn that volume back down so that we don't blast your ears out. But, you know, just for a bit of fun. Oh, dogfighting Bert. Oh, me. Dogfighting. Yeah, not the NASA one. Got the wrong aircraft for that. Oh yeah. Jason's in AF-14 now. So what are we doing? 250 airspeed. I'm before just losing too much. Let's go on a 30-degree up. Yeah, our engines are not quite that powerful. Definitely losing. Alright, we'll drop it back down. Positive climb somewhere around the 15 degrees and up. Yeah, on full. Alright, let's go level, hold, where's my heading? No, take me back to where I was, thank you. I didn't actually set my heading up first by mistake. Alright. Let's bring it back around. What should we be heading? 106. 106? That doesn't seem right. No. 067. Yeah, that's better. Alright, now we are climbing up through 20,000. It feels like the A variant is a lot quicker. It may have been because I have less weight in there as well. It does feel like that. Oh, and we're also climbing here. We'll lock in an altitude of about that. There we go. Oh, we also got more drag. But yeah. Don't be shy to use those afterburners. Toggle afterburner. Oh man, if there is an afterburner on here. There we go. Oh my god, I didn't even know there was an afterburner. I thought these planes didn't have them. Yeah, I got afterburner button already programmed on my controls. Let's see how fast we can get this baby now. Is that like, is it 1.4 or 1.8 it can do? Oh, we're on a definite climb there. Let's trim down. Oh, we are going to be using that fuel up now. What do we got? Bingo at 1240 and 1230. Well, that's Bingo's going down a lot quicker now. We've got 32,000 pounds. Yeah, all right. The A is quicker and the C engines are modified slightly. The C's engines are less susceptible to compressor stalls and slow speeds. Right. Yeah, I noticed the C was actually a lot slower, but I didn't know we had afterburner. I can't believe I'm gonna have to get back in the A and play with afterburner on that as well, and just see what speed we can get to. Maybe we'll fly back to Las Vegas from Luke Air Force Base. All right, so what are we sitting at now? Where's my Mach meter? 350. That's airspeed. Where is my Mach meter? Hang on. Where am I looking? 0.81, 84. Am I still climbing? Slightly? No. Held at 22,000. Oh, we got to do an afterburner takeoff. No wonder I was not getting up in the air until halfway down the, or most of the way down the end of the runway. One of the nicest afterburners I've seen in the sim. Isn't it? It's great, isn't it? Alright, you know what we've got to do? There's that pause. There we go. Look at that. Holy schmoly. So let's turn it off. And let's crank it back on. And off. And on. Oh my god, that's one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen as well. Oh yeah. I hope that luggage pod has got fuel in it as well, because I'm going to be chewing it up with that. Kind of playing around. Alright, let's go back to live weather. Oh, you can feel that actually changes the barometric pressure and everything. Okay, so we're still on full. Let's actually bring that back. What are we now? We are at 0.9. Oh, actually, we were 9.6. Well, we were 9.5. Oh, we were going for the Mark 1. But I want to throw this around now. Okay, we've got a little bit of space here. Make sure the AP is off. And we're not really at speed to be doing that. So what are we doing? 0.8. Oh, it does a little bit of a move there, up and over. Try that again. Oh, it's harder from the outside. I'm not much of an outside flyer with that. We're down 0.74. Jerry's doing the same thing. Let's go for a full turn around. What about G's are we running? There we go. Trying to get my pilot to pass out. Luckily, I have my G-force suit on. Let's give it a bit further and up and over. And this ought to make the pilot pass out. A full afterburner and over. No, he didn't pass out. Okay, cool. When is it coming to the NSIM market? Yeah, no plans currently. Can't say why, but a big company tried to delay our release, so we went our own way. Yeah, that happens all the time. There'll be those who go, oh, I've got my own, and I want to release it, and I've got a contract with Microsoft already. Please don't. And they're like, no, they're not. People are not the only person to have it. I mean, look how many Airbus A320s we have. We don't own the aircraft release. No, we've got a couple of F5s. We've got a couple of A10s. We've got multiple of the same aircraft. People, different developers do different things. But I can understand. And when and if it does, awesome. But look, it is available on that website. I keep linking it there. Let's put it back in for those who arrived late. Go check out. You can get the aircraft from that particular website. Now, how high can we go? Let's do that test. So what's my... I'm going to have to air refuel. So I'm going to burn all the way up to... let's see if we can get to 40 or 50,000 feet and see what happens. I don't know the max altitude of these, but yeah. Ooh, eggnog. Actually, most are very lucky the aircraft companies have let them be made. Yeah, that's right. I know one particular aircraft company who started working with the developer but wanted it in a different way, and then decided to go, no, we're not going to let you use our name or anything because we don't like the final product or the product you're doing at the moment. We want extra time and work. And he's like, nope. So they called it something different. And some aircraft companies... Oh my god, I'm already bingo fuel. How can I be bingo fuel with 50%? Oh, because the way I was pushing it, I was going to run out real quick. Yeah, okay. I want to get some more altitude. Where are we? 30,000. Let's push it up. Are we even following the right path? Okay, let's see if we can hold it with the left hand there. Almost. It'll do. Call the carrier in, yeah. Global loves shutting people down for copyright. Yeah, well, there's a few that... Oh no, I'm losing. Wow. Okay, so I can't push beyond 33 very well. Okay, so probably because I've lost speed. Let's nose down a little bit. What are we doing? 0.4. Okay, let's go to level flight. Get a little bit more speed. Yeah, I'd say my ceiling is probably around the 30 to 32,000 feet. Going with this, you could probably shoot through that, and then yeah, and that's with our 38 is stepping stone to things much cooler, like our KC-10 player-on-player air refuelers and other secret projects to bring a very unique explosive experience to Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah. Am I part of your Discord? Can't remember. I think I might have joined. I saw some air-to-air refueling happening. Or maybe I saw videos. I don't know. But yes, I should have called the air-to-air refueling. That being said, does this have an air-to-air refueling ability? Is there a nozzle? I don't think so. So yes, I am burning, trying to go as high as I can. Look, about 35,000. It's only because I went up too steep before. Alright, let's Let's try and hold it at 35. We are flat out on the burn though. Alright, hold it there. No, didn't want to hold it there. Hold it there. Alright, fine, we'll use this. No, we're just not holding 35. Alright, turn the afterburners off. What are we at? 1.8. Okay, so we're not actually over. Go back at 1,000. Alright, get back on the nav. Okay, cool. There's my nav line. Should turn right in a second. Thank you. Alright, that's good. No refueling for the Talon except on the ground. Yeah, no, I didn't think there was a nozzle for these things. They are meant to be a trainer. You're supposed to take the fuel that you're using for the flight that you're training for, and that would be it. Has the KC-135 out there board somewhere? Hang on. Say that again in English. You can have a small bird, small fuel tank. Show us the probe, yeah. T-38 can't refuel in the air, it's a trainer. That's right, yeah. Exactly what I said. Exactly what Grumpy's saying, it's a trainer. Alright, so we can actually sit on 35,000 feet, especially when we sit a little more level rather than my 30 degrees or 20 degrees up. Alright, can it do a flat spin? I don't know. Maybe I could throw it around. I do know though, if you over G, you get the over G written on your screen, and I actually don't know how to get the over G off, as in how to reset it. Surprised this model must not be, each one has a different model thing. I don't have views set up for this, so not the same one I used before. Oh no, I used the one without the thing under it, that's why. But let's see what we can do by, what are we down to? 0.71, 35,000 feet. Let's go and stall it by straight up. Nope, can't go straight up. That's as much as we can. Oh no. Oh, it is. Okay, hello. And we're going to drop this backwards. Oh, I wonder if we'll get a compression stall. Okay, 60 something degrees at 40,000 feet. And it's just going to nose down. If I push that on and afterburner, no. And it drops the nose. Oh, we almost got to 40, yeah, 41,000. That was cool. And can we flat spin it? I don't know if we can. It seems to actually, it's like a dart. It always seems to straighten back up to the nose down. All right, except maybe now. No, we're good. It seems actually fairly compliant. Maybe we need to throw the A around. QC Frank, hello. Press ACK for the GMER. What? What's ACK? Turn off the HUD warnings by hitting the ACK button. Oh, right. The ACK button. Is that down here? Is that one of these ones? No. Oh, I can't see now because of that. Where's my act button? Now you actually got me on that. I also couldn't seem to get the flares to shoot out. Is there flares and chaff on this? Is that possible to shoot it? I put the program on the Infinity Manager to set the F and C key. F key for flares and C for chaff, but I couldn't seem to get it up front from oh man, I can't see with the sun. Okay, there it is there. Alright, the blue one. ACK and on the UFCP. Okay, that's what you're calling it. Cool. Man, my controller is just... Why are you vibrating so much? Oh, is it because I've still got that on? Alright, turn that off. Oh, my controller won't stop vibrating. Why are you... Yeah, actually. Oh, there you go. Now it stopped. Oh, it vibrates. My controller vibrates inside. Why is that? And then I go outside? Nothing. Huh. Okay, now it stopped. I was picking something up. I'm not using controller only to look around, but it was actually vibrating. Alright, so let's see if we can over-G this. Now I did this in the previous flight. Aileron roll as quick as possible. Oh, you know what? That didn't do it, but wow, does that roll. I think it's because I was flat out. So let's try that again. Bingo in 110. Wow. Need to refuel again. So let's actually push that even further. Beautiful afterburner. And the roll. No, okay. Let's try a turn. There, bingo fuel, yep. And we should be also, oh, how many G's are we pulling? Can't read the thing because it's too many G's are pulling me in. Is that 6.3 G's? Oh my god. And I didn't over G? Are you kidding? Geez, my pilot's doing pretty good. I think they've gotten used to it now. Whoa, we're floaty like that. Alright, bingo fuel. Still got a ways to go. Let's get my aircraft going. So I'm going to refuel again. Yeah, up front, all chaff flares munitions are simulated just like in the real T-30. Oh, you don't actually get to see any come out. Okay, so when I'm pressing the... Hang on, let's get this thing trimmed up. You know, let's just get level flight again. Actually go nav. Let's hold altitude here. And where are they? Oh, this one looks different. What's different? I had one here before that said weapons. Where is it? No, menu first. Then weapons. Then chaff. I've got 60 and 30 flares. So when I press the F button, oh, it's just making my throttle go back. Oh, I press the C button, nothing happens. Not even simulated. So I don't know whether I need to arm them or not. I think probably so. What are you holding at? 50. We're going to run out of fuel. Okay. Now you won't. Thank you. Unrealistic, but I'm just doing testing and and mucking around here, so we're not actually doing things realistic. But we are going to turn things on. Air is pretty thin up high, easier to over-G at lower altitude. Oh, that's probably why. You win. No one saw that. No one saw what? What is the AT10? A10? ATTEN? Don't know that one. What are we? We're at 25,000. Alright, you know what? Let's go chase Porn Star down there. See how fast we can get on the way down then. Nobody's up here with me, were they? Oh, Jared was. Alright, 0.9, 6, 7, 8, 9, Mark 1. So it's not silent from in front. We don't have the same as what other people do where you hear no noise in front at over mark, I'm guessing. And 0.18, 1.18, I mean 1.19, and we are going to 1.2. We're going to have to pull up. Isn't 1.2 about what this thing will do? Alright, and we're about to hit bingo, so let's drop that back. Let's see how maneuverable we are. We go smack into the mountains, I know it. But anyway. QC Frank says, what? When I fly the T-38, I have to reset transponder from ATC with a transponder on the T-38. Oh, where is the, on the T-38? Which version? OFF page on the UFCP. Okay. So QC Frank's got this. Awesome, mate. Oh, we're going to be bingo fuel. We're going to have to fuel up again anyway. Let's just go and have some fun.
Bingo fuel. Bingo fuel.
Okay, thank you. So to turn that off, do I press the AK? I say, oh, I do too. There we go. Oh man, there's going to be so many things I have not yet learned how to do on this that we will learn as we go. Do we pick up dust though? Right. So let's get down low. And are we? No, we don't pick up dust. We do have a smoke trail though. Dirty engines. Can you see that little bit of smoke from the engines? But we do not pick up dust like some aircraft do. Alright, did we returned to live time, didn't we? It's getting dark here. Hey Steve. Steve's out and about. What's Steve in today? Can't tell. He's in the X11. Boom. Oh, he's in the boom. Okay. Yeah, I saw that came into the flight sim. I haven't tried it yet. Let's make this a little more maneuverable. Oh yeah, it does nice. Oh yeah, there you go. My armor pilot's going for a little bit of a G-suit squeeze. I did see you can set the bingo fuel. I did actually show off that. We can change. So what aerodynamics is talking about is in the Infinity Manager, we can actually set our bingo fuel variants, like we're on the different variants, at what level. So we actually have the abilities to change some of the items there. I had to do a climb there because once you take your hand off the controls, See, Steve's setting up dust, but that's unrealistic for how low that dust is there, that dust trail. I do like it though when an aircraft sets a dust trail. I think it should be under a certain amount of altitude though. It's actually really maneuverable. It's nice. Look at his dust trail over the mountains. That's awesome. See that? That's what I like. When you can actually see a dust trail when they're down low like that. It'd be nice to have a couple of trails along here, but it doesn't seem to do it. Catch up. Awesome. Look at that boom. It's like, oh, hang on. He's going to race me? All right. That's awesome. Brett, what's up? What's up, Jason? With the exception of the pre-planned approaches, everything that is set from the manager can also be set from the aircraft's computer. Yeah, I think the manager is just an easier way of doing it, isn't it? Oh, I don't know why my controller is vibrating inside. Is it because it's trying to say that, yeah, you're going really fast, so... I don't want it vibrating like that. It's going to make my battery go flatter quicker. I'm going to need fuel though, aren't I? Yeah, I'm 620 short at this speed. But if I were to... Ooh, look at the bumps there when we slow down. We must be pretty close. Let's go here. No, we're not going to be short. Why would we be short? I got 13,000. Oh, bingo's a bit more, oh, hang on, I've got to go across the mountain. Yeah, okay. Let's take the highway in. Pretty much just an easier way. Yeah, in the real T-38C, you load this on the data card and bring it to the jet. Oh, did I close my... Oh yeah, I started on active. So the data card's in this thing here, I'm guessing. So you open that. Oh, I can't do it during flight. Oh, right, so you can only do that during the ground, I'm guessing. But you pull out the little card and it says property of aerodynamics and has a barcode to scan. Yeah, we played with that one already. Hang on, I'm heading too far south. Oh, we can go around. Oh, power lines. Now I do notice that my reflection in night time on that HUD gets pretty bright, and it seems to reflect this screen here up in the HUD, or the windscreen. I think it's in the... No, it's in the HUD. Now, I don't think that's realistic. So is it picking up something it shouldn't be? So just an FYI, aerodynamics. It's picking up this LCD screen, and that LCD screen is below the top of the dash part here. It shouldn't show up, I would imagine. Which then also makes it very difficult to land at night, because that screen shows up. Turn the brightness down, the MFD will help with the HUD glare. It's unfortunately the way Microsoft Flight Sim handles reflections. Right, okay. Let's turn them all the way down. No, that didn't. Okay, where's my brightness for that? For the... which one am I doing? For the MFD. It's not the cockpit stuff. Hang on, where's the MFD brightness? Do I have to do that in the controls as well? It's, do you know what? I'm probably just going to land before we even get there. Yeah, I will. I'm actually already here. Oh, okay. I need to change that. My lights are connected to speed brake button. Yeah. There's a brightness knob on the right of the MFD. A knob. Is that here? Oh yeah. And that's as low as I can go. Oh no, I went one too low. I'm going to have to go around here. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, I turned it off. Well, that's not the brightness. Hang on, where did it go? There. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, I think I turned it off. Alright, can we take gear down? We can. We're going to be able to land this. Can we get 200? No, we are not going to be able to land this. So let's actually nose down and bleed. There's going to be an over... Oh, I stalled it! It's exactly what I thought I would be able to do. Just like down and then pull back as hard as possible and totally stall the thing. Oh, this is a runway you shouldn't be landing on. Hey, but we already over-G'd and crashed our aircraft. We're a pancake in the desert now at the end of the runway. Well, that's pretty solid. Let's try that again. That's a bit better. Let's keep going around. Over-G install. Yes, we did. I haven't got enough climb there, have I? I've probably broken my aircraft, so... Actually, can you break this aircraft? Gear. Yeah, no. I know we're low. I don't want the gear down. Oh, my brakes are on. Oh, man, I thought I pulled them back up. Okay, that's why we're going so slow. Good thing that was wasn't being broadcast as live or anything. I know. It's not like it was on video or anything. With the developer in the chat. Oh, my God. Back to the simulator for you. After 12 months of recovery and learning how to walk again, maybe. Well, I did say I wanted to try and overdo it. Look at the traffic down there. Grumpy says I never stall. No, I've never seen you stall an aircraft. And I've only ever seen you do perfect landings too. And the only animals you have in your sim are those flying pigs. Right? Because pigs might fly. Alright, let's go for a gear down. We're still too high. I'm not going to be able to do it from outside like that. Alright, looking. High angle of turn on that one is way wrong. I should go way out, come in from a long way out, and then I can actually run the speed right off. This time we'll actually try and land it and not on the runway with the X's on it. I think there's a crosswind here. I hope it's not the tailwind. I didn't even check for that. Oh, it's floating. Come on. There we go. We are definitely going to heat the brakes up. Much better. He never swears at all, yeah. When did they add flying pigs? Saturday night when I was playing that game with my wife, they had flying pigs in it. Right, how long have we been going for? Ooh, 3 hours already. That goes fast. I might just take an A model for a afterburner takeoff here. Yeah, let's do that. Golf clap, thank you. I made sure to land on the runway with the X's on it because how dare they try and tell me where where to land. Yes, that's it. Flying pigs that fart rainbows. I'm so going to make a short with that. All right, you know what? Let's actually stop right here. Let's end that flight. Let's take the A model back out again. Take a different livery. We might actually change the time. It's getting a bit dark, but I'd like to do a full afterburner takeoff. So let's go take off from here. Change the variant one more time. And we will take a solo A probably. Yeah, let's take a solo A. Again, I did that last time. It just means it'd be the lightest livery. We did the black before. What's the deal with the purple? Okay, question to aerodynamics. Why is there a purple one? Like, what is the purpose? Where does it come from? What does it represent? Is there a real purple one in life? What was the deal with it? Because we have no idea what the thing is with that. What shall we take though? Thunderbirds. Go. NASA, Langley. Yeah, you know what? Let's take Thunderbird and we'll do a full afterburner takeoff. That is a real T-38. Yeah, so why did they go purple? Like, what was the... Let's go back a couple of hours. What was the purpose of that?
Thanks for the dono.
I am asking you something.
I didn't see a chat. Where is it? Is it on Discord? Because I don't have Discord open anymore. I saw your picture there from the last time. Ask me something. I am asking you something. I don't see a chat. Is it getting blocked? What's going on with chat?
Bravo Papa 123. Altimeter 29908, departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21 right.
Actually, Jason, I haven't seen your chats in. I wish someone would do a nice Super Tomcat. It's the last thing I read from you. Did everything else get blocked or something? Did you put a word in there or a full stop or something that made it into a website? I don't know. Yeah, so you asked. In 938TC was a privately owned T-38 that is now being leased to test pilot school. A privately owned? Why? What did my aircraft stop there for? Alright. So what's your question? Go for it now, Jason, before I take off. Because What's your issue with purple? No, I just want to know why there was a purple one there with no identification on it. I thought maybe somebody was like, purple's my favourite colour and I'll make that colour. But yeah, I go for it, Jason, before we take off and do our full afterburner takeoff with the sound cranked as loud as possible. And we might even do a climb and see how high we can get before we stall. Oh, okay. When you put that word in, the BOMB, YouTube deleted it completely. So I didn't even see the chat. Yeah, I won't be doing that today because I haven't had breakfast yet. So I'm going to finish this with a full-on launch. Okay, that's the reason. YouTube won't let that word come onto chat. So when you put the BOMB word in chat, even though you're talking about Flight Simulator and all that type of stuff, yeah, I know. Yeah, YouTube was just blocking it completely. Didn't even show up. So I know we got the weapons mod now for the F-18, but YouTube is just, they're like, nah. Wait, Colonel Andy Long wrote it. Ah, it's because you put it with Al Assad on it as well. Wow, YouTube. Some people can and some people can't. Wow. Will we get the black and red US Air Force livery? There was one already. I showed it. Already. You know what I'll do for you, Grumpy? Save you having to go back and look at all the liveries. I will jump in and show them one more time before. What we don't have though is the one with the star on it, but they are going to make a paint kit so that people can make it. So let's do a full afterburner takeoff. That's pretty good. No, not the one with the red star. So that's why we want the paint kit, so that we can get the one with the red star for the Top Gun thing. So yeah, that one's not in here, but there is a black livery with the red US Air Force logos on it, which I did fly. Yeah, they could program this to fly with the space shuttle. Well, okay, let's see. Do I have... Oh, I may not have it installed. No, I don't. Hang on, which one's this one? This is target practice. No. The one where you got the loyal wingman. You could potentially fly the shuttle and have two of these on either wing. That'd be pretty cool. So, well, I don't need to go through the liveries again. There is a black one. I did fly the A model from Edwards Air Force Base down to Miramar. But what we didn't do is we didn't do the afterburner takeoff. Let's show it off with the afterburner in the dark again. There's that pause. We've got to get the flow installed. we will be making an official MiG-28 Top Gun livery. Awesome. Awesome. I'm getting out of the sim now. Have to do a few things. I'll keep the stream open. Thank you, Mr. TPHI, for coming and joining. I'm going to stop in a moment too. Let's take this screen back off. I don't need it there. I can work out I've got to go down to there somewhere. We're on live time, live weather. Let's see if we can land this. Wow, who was that? Someone just went buzzing past. Yeah, all right. So over the next rest of this week, probably I'll get a video out for this. We might do two. One where it's how to start the T-38 Talon, which I'm sure there's already a video there. No, we're not looking for that. And but I'll have my own version. And my review, so that if people are like, oh, I didn't see the live thing, I don't want to watch 3 hours of talk and chat and muck around, we'll condense it into one smaller video. And then people can evaluate that, whether they want to get it from that. But I'll have the links in the description. Get it from the website at the moment. Where's my speed? Not too high. Yep. Thank you. Oh, we bounced. Ah, this is the one with the X's on it. Are you kidding? I can't win. It's got lights and stuff on it. Porn star, I think you landed on the dirt. His afterburn is still on. I think you landed on the dirt, mate. Okay, I might have overheated the brakes because that was full brakes and it still didn't want to stop. So yeah, I probably did. Alright, let's go back so we can actually see what we've got happening. Oh my god, that's bright. Oh, look at the boom thing. We need to actually try that out sometime too. Okay, lads, have to go. Cheers. Take later. Take care. Thank you, Mike, mate, for coming along. Fly with me after you eat. I have things to do still, but I'll send you some messages and stuff. All right. Can we taxi with the window open? Let's find out. Yes, we can. Awesome. Great aircraft. Alright, I will probably stop there. No, I won't stop there. Does this have a park brake or do we have to use chocks? Just have to use chocks, I think. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And this is a good little addition. With the chocks and the ladder. ladder is there.
Road, aircraft steep.
Thank you. And there we go. And controller's off. No parking brake. Yeah, I didn't think so. I started the beginning of the stream. I got rid of the chocks before I like when the engines were running, and turned on my controller, and it automatically jumped or leaped forward because I'd already removed the chocks before I was ready to taxi. Well done. I like it. I think it's going to be a good addition to the sim. Have a bit of fun, especially for us guys who like our jet fighters. Yes, the MiG-28 version. Oh my God, with all the F-14s that we have, people are going to have so much fun with that. Yeah. So, thank you, Aerodynamics and JT, for sending me this to evaluate, make videos, show off. I hope you get some sales, especially from just from here, from my stream and from my video when we actually get there. But Michael, bye. I'll see you. I'll talk to you next time when you stream again tonight, 8 o'clock. Yeah, so I've got another stream in 8 hours, Planet Crafter. But thank you very much. What have we got? 63 people watching, 23 likes. Okay, some are a little bit harder, but yeah, fun times you all, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Jason, mate, I'll chat to you later. And my members, other members, what else do we have in there? Let's have a look. Hang on. You know what? Let's go in there. Let's leave it on the end of the runway there, in between. And I want to say my thank you to, who did, Blowhig, mate, member again, Paddy1, thank you very much. Jason, for your, hey mate, multiple donations, thank you, Jason. And do I need to make that bigger to read the rest? Do I? Don't like this new YouTube thing, but thank you very much. And everybody else who pressed the like button, and my members. I know there's a few extra people coming in. If you've missed the stream, you may need to go back. If you want to see how to cold and dark start this thing, I worked it out. It took hours last night, but I was like, if I'm going to show it off, I need to know how to start it from cold and dark. So yeah, read the manual, not the manual, but the checklist in there, and went, oh, okay, hang on, I've got to put the air start on. Okay, and I worked it out. And I like that. I like that about that. It's not just a auto start thing, well, at least my auto start didn't want to do it because there was no air pumps in there. So that's it. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day. There are also tutorials on our channel. Right, there you go. So what, look up Aerodynamics MSF. Is that the same as your YouTube? Because if we have that, I will find them and I'll link them in my video when I finally make it too. Absolutely, because then it will help people. More people enjoy it, the more people get it, more people they tell other people, hey, this is awesome, go and check it out. I totally took the wrong runway. I thought I had the right one, but well. Thanks everybody, have a great day. I will see you all in another stream or in the skies. Cheers, bye.
Get him, shove him. Yes.
If you guys want to go past